Fox 12, your home for the Rose Festival, is proud to present the Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. Live from Northeast Portland, here are your hosts, Bonnie Silkman and Joe V.
Hey everyone, it's such a special day here in Northeast Portland. I'm Bonnie Silkman. We got Joe Vithayathil here because the kids are taking over for the Junior Parade. I'm so excited.
Absolutely. Fred Meyer Junior Parade. It is the oldest kids parade in the country. It is the biggest kids parade in the country, and we could not have a more beautiful day here along Sandy Boulevard on the parade route.
It is seriously perfect. The action is getting started any moment. In fact, we have a friend of ours at the beginning of this thing. We want to check in with Stephanie Kralovic. She is joining us now. Steph, how's it going over there?
It's going so well. They're waiting on us to start, actually. You can see behind me the Spokane Explosion dance team doing their routine. We're going to head on over to the ribbon cutting so they can get the party started here at the Rose Festival Fred Meyer Junior Parade. Look, you got Fred Bear. He's been taking photos. And we're going to get over here with Kendra so she can tell us why it's so important for Fred Meyer to support the Rose Festival Junior Parade.
Absolutely. We are so honored as Fred Meyer to be out here with our community supporting this amazing event, coming together on a beautiful day for something really positive in our community, and honored to be able to serve this community on an ongoing basis.
Well, Kendra, don't let us hold you up. We got to get Fred Bear to cut the ribbon and get things going here.
Absolutely. We're ready to get this started. All right, Fred Bear, let's go. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Third time's the charm with the ribbon cutting. Let's go. We'll send it back to you, Joe and Bonnie.
All right. Thank you, Steph. And Fred Bear, don't run with those scissors, my guy. Those are some big ones.
He
there.
did a really good job with that Fred Bear. Oh, my goodness.
He's a very talented bear.
You guys, these are some, is that our buddy Colton? I think it is. Corbett. I think that might be Corbett. We met him earlier, but look at all these dance moves. And guys,
Absolutely.
this is what it's about, the kids.
Yeah, so our broadcast position a couple blocks from where Steph is, so they're going to be reaching us eventually in just a minute or two.
Yep.
But, folks, if you don't know the history, I mean, this is an incredible event that goes back more than 100 years. It was back in 1918, Bon. The Rose Festival didn't happen that year because of World War I. So some kids in the Hollywood neighborhood said, hey, let's throw our own parade. And they've been doing it ever since.
It's so cool. They're like, you know what? The show must go on. So the kids did their thing. And, you know, all they had was 2 bikes, a tricycle, and a wagon.
Yep.
That, you know, they just made it all work. And by 1926, Sandy Boulevard Community Club appointed a committee to assist the children with the parade. And here we are, more than 100 years later, still going strong.
We have come a long, long way since then. It's been an official Rose Festival event since 1936. So, again, a century plus now of what is now the Fred Meyer Junior Parade. As we mentioned, not only the oldest junior parade in the country, but the largest as well. Every year, Bonnie, it's hard to estimate just how many families are out here. Thousands and thousands. I would estimate tens of thousands. I mean, it just go. I mean, when we got here early this morning, there was already folks lined along Sandy Boulevard.
Oh, people definitely beat us here, Joe. They were all lined up.
Yeah.
You can see all the waves, all the kids saying, hey, can I be on the news? And it's just so cool because, you know, we've met parents, even grandparents who grew up watching this parade. Maybe they were even in the parade.
Yes.
And now they have kids, grandkids of their own here. It's just so cool to pass that tradition on throughout the family. And this is such a neighborhood tradition. Like, if you haven't been out here in Northeast Portland, I mean, it is really worth stopping by and taking all this in. And it looks like, here we go.
This is the official start. And as, of course, we know, Fred Meyer is the official sponsor of the Junior Parade. They have been for several years now. We've got the Fred Meyer volunteers there waving to the crowd. Fred Bear is somewhere in the mix. They got folks for over 100 years, of course. Fred Meyer has been serving the Portland community pretty much just as long as the Junior Parade. They've been a part of the Portland community.
Yeah, the two names definitely, go together. They're honored to have grown up in Oregon alongside the Rose Festival, and so happy to keep making these core memories and memories with 60 stores throughout Oregon, Southwest Washington. 16,000 Oregonians are employed for Fred Meyer. So,
yeah, well,
they have a lot to do with this.
And the Fred Meyer Marchers, of course.
Yes.
They represent the employees, their families from throughout the region, throughout the Northwest. Fred Meyer, by the way, dedicated to reaching zero hunger in the year. And, there's our MVP right there. That's right.
Oh.
That bear knows how to wield a giant pair of scissors, does he not?
He does. He is Fred Meyer's lovable mascot. We love Fred Bear. He's a favorite in the junior parade. Yeah, just moments ago, he had that giant pair of scissors. Did a very good job getting going.
And, of course, you can't have the junior parade without a number of incredible bands. This is the Durham Escola de Samba band, no stranger to the junior parade. They've marched here since 2016. So these are fifth graders from Durham Elementary learning samba music. So they're bringing a little taste of Brazil to Portland. And by the way, this year, they got some of them helping out. Who is it, Bonnie?
Oh. It's Pink Martini's very own percussionist, Brian Davis, is out there in that sea of color. So, guys, this is our first, musical performance of the junior parade. Look at them.
Yes.
They look so amazing. Durham actually once surprised the audience at the Oregon Symphony. So they got some skills, and I love all the colors out there.
Yes. Now, we do want to mention once again the Fred Meyer Marchers. This is the Fred Meyer Junior Parade. Again, families and associates from throughout the region participating here. You can see they've got their little kiddos here because it's a family affair, right? So you get the Fred Meyer, associates, their families. Did you know, Bonnie, the Fred Meyer purchases local fruits and vegetables for more than 320 Oregon and Washington farms, and they donate almost 2 million pounds of meat, dairy, and produce to the Oregon Food Bank and the Sunshine Division each year.
Well, I'll do you one better there, Joe. Did you know Fred Meyer is dedicated to reaching zero hunger, zero waste in our communities? One way they're doing this is through the Grocery Rescue Program. So Fred Meyer is proud to partner with multiple organizations, local nonprofits, to provide equitable access to fresh, healthy food every day. They really want to thank their associates and customers for over 100 years of wonderful history. And this is just so fun. You can see they all got the wave down.
They do.
Okay? And
Well,
that's a skill. You got to fine tune here.
Fred Meyer, a longtime supporter of the junior parade, and so they've got this act down pat.
It's so
They know
true.
what they're doing. They know how to wave to the crowds. And Bonnie, you and I have both done this parade. It goes a mile down Sandy, turns off.
Yep.
So it is a very long distance that they're going to be covering. Oh, and you cannot have a Rose Festival parade without our buddy Angel, the clown prince of the Rose Festival.
The Clown Prince up on his mighty throne with some kiddos, of course. We love Angel, such an incredible part of this community. You know, he's clowning around out there, but it's a serious job.
I've known Angel for years. He is a fantastic ambassador for the Portland Rose Festival. He's the boss clown, meaning all the wonderful clowns you see for the Rose Festival, they went through the Angel boot camp. You know, he taught them how to do all that funny business, to be clowns and to entertain all the kids that you see here along the parade route.
Because they got to graduate, you know, it's a whole thing.
Clowning is serious business.
There's our Fred Bear. He's doing a great job. We see him at the beginning of the parade every year. I love the vest.
Absolutely.
Looking great out there in the sunshine.
It's good vest weather today. You know, they say sun's out, guns out with Fred Bear there. He's enjoying the sunshine. Getting a little...
Great convertible weather. I mean,
well, that's another great trademark of the Fred Meyer Junior Parade is you get all these classic cars that people ride in.
Yes.
These are volunteers that get these very important people and bearers through the parade route. And now, here we are once again. This is the Durham Escola de Samba Band. Should we take a listen?
Let's listen in.
Gets in the dancing mood.
Oh, I'm getting pumped over
vibing.
here.
You can't see Bonnie right now, but trust me, she is getting her groove on.
I am moving. You can't help it. And these kids,
fifth grade kids.
This is amazing.
These are fifth graders. Again, all from Durham Elementary. That is one very talented student body they have there. It's their music teacher, by the way, Mark Silverman, and retired Oregon Symphony percussionist Chris Perry leading the way. And as Bonnie mentioned earlier, Brian Davis from Pink Martini joining in the fun this year.
So cool. And I mentioned this, they surprised the audience once of the Oregon Symphony by marching down the aisles playing samba at the Arlene Schnitzer Concert Hall. So if you're like, wait a minute, I know those kids. That's
All right,
where they're from. Oh, here we go.
And once again, we've got the Clown Prince and the Rose Festival Clowns, the ambassadors of whimsy, if you will. Of course, you'll see them at every Rose Festival event. You see them at City Fair. You see them at all the parades. Did you know more than 160 clowns have graduated from the program, led by that man right there?
Yes, there is our Clown Prince, Angel. We love him. Look at him. Oh, it's so great to see you.
I got to tell you, there's my buddy. What's up, Angel? How you doing, my friend? Angel, basically, a couple times he's tried to put me through clown school. And let's just say.
How'd it go?
I'm still a few credits short of a degree. Let's just put it that
You'll
way.
get there. You'll get there.
We'll get there.
I mean, that energy, the colors. Oh my gosh, they know what they're doing.
And I got to mention, these are all volunteers as well. These are all people that want to bring joy to their community. Oh, and here's the alpacas and the llamas.
I was so excited to see the animals because I am an animal lady. But yeah, they are out here too, up in the parade. We got all these kiddos here walking by and waving to us. Oh, we have a dog out there. Love to see it. Okay, I believe we're looking here at the Providence Center for Medically Fragile Children. So this is definitely a group we want to highlight. Really, really special. We want to give a warm welcome to the Providence Center for Medically Fragile Children. They are the Pacific Northwest's only nursing facility for children and teens with medically complex needs. So really excited to be here. Oh,
that's wonderful.
Got someone else.
Another important group. This is Shriners Children's Hospital. Shriners Hospital for Children in Portland is changing lives every day through state-of-the-art pediatric orthopedic care. Everything from sports injuries and fractures to the most complex conditions that affects children in all sorts of ways. So great work they do. And I believe we're going to go now to Stephanie Kralovich. She's somewhere along the parade route. Steph.
Hey, guess what? We're at the junior parade. I asked if there were any kids who wanted to be on TV. Imagine that. Imagine that. Literally. Teachers, now you know where your students were. Henry, tell me, where did you come from today? Where are you supposed to be right now?
School.
Which school?
Elmonica.
What's your favorite part of the junior parade?
I don't know.
So far, it's a lot of great marching bands. Where's my girl in pink? Come on up here. We got a Portland Public School girl here. What school do you go to?
Rose City Park.
And what grade are you in? Now we know which school is skipping today. Guys, thanks so much for being on. We'll send it to you, Joe and Bonnie.
Oh, she found the kids.
She did. Steph is like the Pied Piper for kids. You know, they all just gather around her and follow her. Put me on TV, Steph. Put me on TV.
Oh, that face she had at that last shot. That was great. Okay, who do we have here?
I believe this is Tukes Valley Middle School, their marching band, the Tukes Valley Middle School Timberwolves, excited to return to the junior parade. Last 2 years, by the way, they've marched in this parade, and they have earned first place in this division. So
wow.
Let's see here. I think we can maybe listen in and take a listen, shall we, to the Tukes Valley Middle School marching band. All right, so that is a listen to the Tukes Valley Middle School marching band. Bonnie, we're just getting started.
Yep, we're going to have much more from the kids parade, the junior parade here in Northeast Portland, coming up on the other side of the break.
You're watching the Fred Meyer Junior Parade. Welcome back to the Fred Meyer Junior Parade. It's time for the Empowering Kids section, presented by Pacific Power.
And welcome back. Good afternoon, Joe Bethiathel, Bonnie Silkman here, the Fred Meyer Junior Parade. And Bonnie, some ladies that you know well coming up.
We are looking at the Rose Festival 2024 Court, the Royal princesses, all 15. And look at those waves. They have got it nailed down. I had the honor of sitting down with each of these ladies a couple of weeks ago, actually, and kind of just getting to know them. I asked them if they had any secret talents, who they would dedicate the crown to if they do win. By the way, the winner, the Queen of Rosaria, will be crowned this Friday, the day before the Grand Floral Parade, the granddaddy of them all. So we will find out very soon which of these ladies will be crowned. But I got to say, they are all outstanding, terrific young women.
This year's court, by the way, presented by Unitas Community Credit Union. And by the way, they have a mentorship program working with the princesses, which is awesome. And now, another one of our talented marching bands.
Here we have the North Albany Middle School Marching Band. And I think we should listen in for a little bit.
Let's take a listen.
All right, there they go. Oh, here we go. We got another perspective here. I think this is still North Albany, right?
I believe it is,
still
yes.
them. So they are proud to represent their town of Albany, Oregon, and so excited to be here. They've been here for decades, so really amazing to see these schools and these kids coming back every single year. Awesome.
They had a patriotic medley that they're sharing with us today, so thank you to the kids from North Albany. And up next, we have the choir from Fabian School. They've been performing for nearly a decade. Over the years, they've marched in parades. They performed at the Art Museum. One time, they even flew to Hawaii for the Memorial Day Parade. So a very talented group, choir representing Fabian School.
Yeah, it's clear to see they really strive to uplift the community with positive songs and energy, and they are definitely doing that today. They have all of the pom-poms and the matching shirts on this gorgeous day, and lots of smiles on those faces out there.
All right, and we understand that our own Stephanie Kralovich is back along the parade route with more folks. Steph.
Well, you know, I remember coming out to this parade as a kid and getting to miss school with my mom. My grandma came to this parade. I found 3 generations out here. I hit Rose Parade Gold. This is Joanne. Joanne, you're out here with your daughter and your granddaughters. How long have you been coming to Rose Festival event?
Oh, I've been coming here since I was a child, younger than Harper here. My mom had lots of girls, and she saw to it every year we'd come down for the parade. It was just always a really big deal.
How cool is it to see your granddaughters carrying on the family tradition?
Oh, I'm just so happy she's here. It's the first time, so she needs to come more often. It's such a wonderful Hollywood District parade for the kids. It's
Portland couldn't be any prettier today. Let's get these girls on over here. We have Harper and Brooklyn. Tell me your favorite part of the parade.
The drummers.
Drummers? You guys gonna be dancing out here along to all the marching bands and all the music?
Yeah.
Okay, and tell us what school you came from.
Stafford Primary.
Awesome. Well, you girls have fun out here, and we'll send it back to you, Joe and Bonnie.
All right. By the way, Steph, you're looking right now at the SEI King Sun School drill team from Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School in Northeast Portland. These girls work hard to perfect their moves just 2 hours a week, and you wouldn't know it because watching them, they've got the moves. It looks like they've been doing this their whole lives.
They have definitely got some moves. Their last performance was at a Trailblazers game.
That's right.
And they are just so cute in those little uniforms.
I love
They're doing
it.
a great job.
As we mentioned, you know, this parade, it really is a community event. It represents the whole metro area, but in particular, Northeast Portland, well represented here, the Hollywood District local schools. So we'd love to see those kids out. And we have a VIP with us right now, Bonnie.
We do. That right there in the middle of all those kids, Mandy Vance, Oregon Teacher of the Year. She is the Grand Marshal of the Junior Parade 2024, Oregon Teacher of the Year.
Yes.
So cool to see her. So she has taught for the past 15 years in the Oregon Trail School District. Honored to represent Oregon students and teachers. She carries their stories into every door she enters, to every advocacy opportunity that she is given. So really cool, awesome honor of the Grand Marshal this year.
Quick footnote, she was also a Rose Festival princess back in
That's
2004.
right.
So
Full
double
circle.
the loyalty. All right. Well, up next, we have the SEI. Oh, actually, there's Mandy Vance once again. All right, this is the SEI Kairos PDX Sun School Drill Team, I believe, that we're looking at right now.
Look at these ladies leading the charge, looking great in green. It looks like they're all lined up behind the flag there. So, yeah, green and gold from SEI Kairos Sun School. The drill team comprised of first through fifth graders out there. They work really hard to obtain their uniforms and perform for you today. So we definitely want to watch these moves. I'm excited to see.
Oh yeah, I'm
what
taking notes
got.
here. I'm gonna see if I can learn a few things here because these kiddos look like they've got the moves, no doubt. All right. Again, the SEI Kairos PDX Sun School Drill Team. And that's one of the great things about this event is you have different schools. It could be a dance group. It could be a choir. It could be a band. It could be a martial arts school. You name it. They're all welcome here. We're here to celebrate our kids, our youth, and all the ways that they make the Portland area is such a great place to live, and this is their day to shine.
I love this shot and seeing each of their faces as they walk by. So much. You could just tell. You get the sense from the community. There's a lot of proud parents out here watching these kiddos.
And I should mention, you can see the graphic there. It says Pacific Power. Pacific Power, this segment is called Empowering Kids, and it is just that. It's all about empowering our kids. Pacific Power, of course, proud to serve Northeast Portland and much of the metro area. And, you know, the junior parade right in the heart of the people that they serve here. And they're committed to powering their service district with sustainable and reliable energy today and strengthen the future. And we got a lot of energy just with the kids here, Bonnie. I mean, this is what it's all about, empowering kids and letting them share that energy with the rest of us.
So much energy. It's just fantastic to see how many kids are here with their parents. And, you know, growing up, it's like I was never in a parade. Like, how cool is this memory? You know, you're part of this tradition that's been going on for more than 100 years. Yeah. And it was all started by kids.
And I love this. The Pacific Power brought out their bucket trucks.
Bucket trucks.
No, they're not on the job. They're just showing. And you got folks
way up there in the bucket.
And the cherry pickers. Wow, look at that. That's a lot of clearance there. You better duck down, man.
Yeah, seriously.
Look how high up they are. That's amazing.
The big leagues coming through. So Pacific Power is determined to not only power our community, but empower the next generation by creating and promoting hands-on, inclusive learning opportunities for kids, teens, and young adults. And that's a pretty cool ride right there.
It is,
like,
you know,
it's a float in and of itself.
And every year, you know, it seems like we cover some wind event or something like that. And these are the folks that are out there making sure that the lights stay on, that we're keeping warm in the wintertime. You know, they're out there working for us. So we want to say thank you, and thank you for helping to empower kids here at the Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. Thank you, Pacific Power.
I mean, what's cooler than being in this parade as a kid and maybe missing school on top of it? I don't know if it really gets better than this.
All of the above sounds good to me. By the way, there's 22 middle school bands that are participating in this year's Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. These are the kids from Scappoose Middle School back for the first time. They haven't played this parade in over 2 decades. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take a little listen to this band, and then we'll take a break, and we'll have more of the Junior Parade. Let's take a listen to the kids from Scappoose.
You're watching the Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. Welcome back to the Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. It's time for the Empowering Kids section, presented by Pacific Power.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Junior Parade in Northeast Portland. It is a perfect day for this beloved tradition for the Rose Festival that's going on for over 100 years now.
Absolutely, and right now we're looking at the kids from Cedarwood Waldorf School. The circus is always in town for those kids. They're showing off the skills they've been learning for 6 years now. Bon, we've got kids walking around in stilts.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta tell you, I never learned that stuff when I was in school or as an adult, quite honestly.
I don't even know what to comment on. I see a blowfish, I see tutus, I see stilts, I see a basketball. and big bubbles too. So
a lot of talent, a lot of excitement.
so much to see. They
Absolutely.
really, bring the education to life, as you can see, and they have a love for learning. Wow, they really weave together.
Oh my gosh!
The
Be
spinning,
careful, youngster.
The artwork, the
Oh, man.
creativity. I can
As a
feel
dad,
it.
I'm kind of like, okay, stop
Whoa, whoa,
twirling
whoa.
in the stilts there. All right. I understand we got Stephanie Karlovich back on the parade route. Steph, what do you got?
You know, I love meeting the families out here. I am with the Perriman family. We have Amy, Todd, Dylan, and Nicole. I got to talk to Amy about how long have you guys been coming out to this parade?
Our first year was in 2005,
When Dylan was just a little guy.
first grade.
And what is your favorite part of the Fred Meyer Junior Rose Parade?
Oh gosh, it's the kids. It's really the kids. Look at this talent. This is amazing.
And I love that Dylan marched in the parade many years ago. Dylan, how long ago were you in the junior parade?
Oh, God. I can barely remember. It was probably 20 years ago now. Yeah.
And you brought Nicole out here. This is her first junior parade. What are your thoughts on it so far, Nicole?
This is like a perfect Wednesday. We're going to a Pickles game later, so a parade and a Pickles game, I mean, doesn't get better than that.
It really doesn't get any better than that, any more Portland than that. You gotta love their hats. Joe, Bonnie, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you, Steph. And by the way, we should mention that talented group you're seeing right there. These are the Kelly Cadets and Stites Performing Arts. By the way, they were established in 1955. That's how long this baton corps has been around. And they've won first place every year in the Junior Parade, Bonnie, since 1960.
Oh my goodness. And you can see the talent. Look at that. They know what they're doing. Twirling those batons. These performers often compete locally. They even compete across the country, bringing home all those awards. Very impressive.
And apparently they're the longest established youth twirling baton corps in the nation.
Wow.
So just like this is the oldest, junior parade in the country, these guys have been twirling batons longer than anybody else.
And look at them. They know what they're doing. And, they're doing this for like a mile in the heat out here in the sun. Pretty impressive.
I got to tell you, though, it's a picture-perfect day. It's like Goldilocks. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's just right.
Yep.
I think they're going to really enjoy making their way down Sandy Boulevard, waving to, again, the thousands of people that we have lined up here. I mean, it is incredible the number of folks that have made their way out here, and that do every year.
Yeah, and they're, grabbing those spots on the sides of the streets. Some families try to get the same spot every year, and it's just such a fun tradition to pass on family. Okay, who do we have here?
So this is interesting. They call themselves the Cully Coyotes.
Watch out
from
for
the
that.
Cully neighborhood, where apparently they have coyotes that they've spotted in a
Sure.
variety of habitats, including some neighboring backyards. And so they, I guess, are paying tribute to the coyotes out there in Cully.
They're leaning into it.
They very much are. So nice to see those coyote cubs out there on the parade routes.
They've brought their den to the streets of Portland. This is they say, give them a yip and a yowl.
Well,
yip and a howl.
I don't know that I know how to do a yip or a yowl, but...
oh, look at the little den.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, my goodness. That is adorable.
Those are much cuter than most coyotes I've seen.
True.
All right. Up next, let's take a listen. This is the Cascade Middle School Marching Band from Vancouver, Washington. Let's listen in. All right, a little patriotic number there. A grand old flag from the kids at Cascade Middle School Marching Band. Once again, 22 different marching bands from not just Oregon. In this case, we have Washington represented throughout the Northwest that come down to be a part of the largest and longest running junior parade in the country.
And I got to say, they're really great. They sound amazing. They've been practicing for this, showing up their skills, and you can feel the energy. Maybe some nerves out there, too. It's not every day you perform while walking in a huge parade.
Oh, they brought their own confetti, too.
Oh, I see it flowing down this way now.
Oh, and it's red, white, and blue. It feels like the 4th of July.
Oh, I love this. This is wonderful. I mean, did you ever play an instrument growing up, Joe?
Not well, and not in a parade in front of tens of thousands of people on live television. No.
Right? Like, this is a core
I know you
memory.
played a cello.
I played a cello, but I cannot
probably not
walk.
a lot of parades that you play the cello in. Look at these kids, though.
Nothing like this. So just what a cool memory and a tradition. And, we talked to, I mentioned a grandfather earlier. He said he came here as a kid, and it's just so cool to see it move on. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my.
Ooh.
I believe these are the folks, from Dragon Theater, because they're all about bringing together these larger-than-life characters, and that's what they're doing well. And I got to say, as a Girl Scout dad, I had 2 girls in the Scouts. It's great to have Girl Scouts of Oregon and Washington here.
We know those familiar vests. Giving a wave here to some of our Girl Scouts of Oregon and Southwest Washington. They bring their dreams to life and work together to build a better world. And with the support of caring adult volunteers and mentors, they are able to do that.
You think they can hook me up with some Thin Mints or something like that? Some Samoas, maybe?
That would be great.
I don't know why we're saying.
Oh.
We briefly got to look at the stock markets. In case you're wondering, I think it's down about 96 points.
Just a quick little update for everybody.
In case you're wondering. All right, but no, it's wonderful to see the Girl Scouts. Just an incredible organization. Again, I'm proud to have raised 2 Girl Scouts myself. I no longer have to bring along the cookie order sheet to the station and sign people up.
Yeah.
But man, I love me a good Girl Scout cookie.
Okay, we have Robert Gray Middle School Marching Band here from right here in Portland. Let's listen in.
Pretty sure that might have been from the Rocky. I don't know about that, but I think that might have been from the Rocky soundtrack here. I got to stop myself from running up and down the street and kind of, airboxing.
Yeah. Take it. You got to stay here with me, Joe. You can't join the parade.
Robert Gray Middle School, again, one of the 22 very talented bands making their way from just middle schools. We haven't even gotten to the high schoolers. You're going to see them at the Grand Floral Parade this weekend. We saw some of the Starlight Parade.
That's their time.
This is for the kiddos. This is for the middle school bands, and just a very talented group that we've got lined up here. And they just keep coming and coming and coming.
I mean, look at this shot. There are so many kids out there.
Well, what I love about this parade is really any kids can participate. You can come here as you say, hey, I'm with this school, I'm with this group. They've got a little decoration station. You can decorate your wagons or whatever, and then you can be a part of the parade. You don't just watch it, you can be a part of it.
All right, here we have Alice Ott Middle School Marching Band in blue. So they are part of the David Douglas School District in Southeast Portland. Their student body represents cultures from around the world. They share a common love for the language of music. As we can see right here, I see a tuba and lots of talented little musicians out there. Awesome to see.
Absolutely. Let's see if we can pick up a little bit of what they're putting down for us. Let's take a listen to the Alice Ott Middle School Marching Band. So Bonnie and I are getting our groove on. It feels like kind of a low-rider day. You get cruise down Sandy Boulevard here. That's the tunes. Once again, the Alice Ott Marching Band.
They're doing a great job. I'm just grooving over here. And what a perfect day for it. We had clouds and rain yesterday.
We sure did.
And I'm telling you, what perfect timing. And of course, it's Fleet Week. We have the Navy ships rolling into town today.
We already have the Starlight Parade. We've got City Fair still going on down on the waterfront. And then, of course, this Saturday, the Granddaddy and all the Grand Floral Parade. So we're right in the heart of Rose Festival season in Portland. And you just love to see the community coming out, coming together in a spirit of just fun.
Yeah. Such a neighborhood event, like you mentioned earlier, just has that grassroots feel to it. So we have plenty to go, a lot more bands to show you, and we're going to continue bringing you the Junior Parade coming up on the other side of the break.
You're watching the Fred Meyer Junior Parade. Welcome back to the Fred Meyer Junior Parade. It's time for the Empowering Kids section, presented by Pacific Power.
And welcome back. You're looking now at the Rosemont Ridge, Westland, Wilsonville Middle School's marching band program. We've got, again, Rosemont Ridge, Athlete Creek, Inzowood, Meridian Creek Middle Schools, all represented in the Westland, Wilsonville district. They have strong music programs, an orchestra and choir, thriving concert, percussion, jazz bands. Basically, Bonnie, these are some super talented kids.
They sound great, and of course, they are part of the fabric of what makes the Junior Parade so special, and it's all about the kids, you guys. This has been going on for more than 100 years, and today, the kids rule the streets, you guys. They are doing their thing. They sound amazing. They look great. So many talented young people in Portland coming together every year with their families. We have so many proud parents on the sidelines, too.
We sure do. And this right here is St. John the Apostle Catholic School, founded in 1844. So, I mean, that's older than the state of Oregon, if my math is correct. Located in the heart of Oregon City, the school promotes academic excellence and provides a safe, loving, and nurturing environment for students. They have been a part of this event for years now. This is their 7th appearance in the Fred Meyer Junior Parade.
So great to see them. This is their 7th appearance in the Junior Parade. This kid has got the dance moves. He is pointing to the camera.
I mean, and I thought this parade's been around a while. This parade was founded in 1918.
Yeah.
This school was founded in 1844. Are you kidding me?
Nothing.
Abe Lincoln was in diapers at the time. I mean, that's incredible.
We got a cool little festive float here, all the decorations and the fun hats. Oh, and some moves.
I like it. Yes, so this is the Ockley Green Dancers. You might recognize them if you were at the St. John's Parade last month. They've done Blazers games, you name it. Ockley Green is led by Damon Keller. He is now an 11th year of leading the group at Ockley Green Middle School. And they're getting their groove on in the middle of Sandy Boulevard. Look at these moves, Bob.
I'm loving this. It's turning into a club over here. We got a dance party with the feet tapping and the bucket hats grooving and lots of happy faces out there. Yeah, they got some style points.
Oh,
for
man,
sure.
I got to tell you, when I was their age, when I was a middle schooler, if you said, hey, you've got to go dance in front of tens of thousands of complete strangers on live television, I would have said, hard pass.
Oh, come on.
These kids got the moves. They're doing it. And what's more important, they've got the confidence. And you can tell they're just having a great time out here today.
No, it's true. You know, it takes some bravery to get out there, some courage for sure. And I'm sure there are some nerves in the air, but they're just doing a great job.
Hey, can I tell you, we met these folks.
That's right.
Right here a little bit earlier today. These kids are the Flower family, and we met some of these youngsters, Bonnie, earlier today on the noon news.
And if you tuned in for that, oh boy,
there was one of these young girls. Bonnie was trying to interview her, and basically the kid wasn't having it.
She decided the microphone.
She wanted Bonnie's microphone.
I turned around and said, "Where did it go?"
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
looked down and she was holding my microphone.
Absolutely. Well, it's good to see them back here and not stealing Bonnie's microphone for a change. All right, up next we got another great band. Let's take a listen. These are the kids from Hawkinson Middle School in Hawkinson, Washington. You know, Bonnie, I wonder when Ozzy Osbourne first composed that song, did he ever think it would be played by middle school bands at the Fred Meyer Junior Parade? I got to think.
Maybe he did.
Even Ozzy was shocked by that.
Maybe that was the plan.
Hey, we've got another VIP coming up right here.
Yeah, here we go. The Royal Rosarians are in town. And please welcome them. What a big part they play. What a big role they play in this tradition. So we want to welcome the Royal Rosarians and the Prime Minister, Mike Ware. The riding with the Prime Minister is First Lady Colleen. So Mike was knighted in 2012 under the Rose Double Delight.
Yes, and of course, since 1912, the Royal Rosarians have served as the official greeters and ambassadors of goodwill for not just the Rose Festival, but really for the city. Of course, their outfits are iconic. You see them every year in the straw hats and their suits,
white suits.
Always looking immaculate, are they not?
They do.
Again, they've been doing it now for over 100 years, an all-volunteer organization. 250 people that give thousands of hours to our community every year.
Yeah, throughout their travels, they plant recognition roses for honored individuals and events, and they spread their message, for you a rose in Portland grows.
The Rose Festival just would not be what it is without the Royal Rosarians and the Prime Minister. Do you call him Your Majesty? How does that work? How do you address the Prime Minister?
I will call him that, absolutely. See what we got here. Look at all this color and fun.
I love it. This is the Filipino American Association of Portland and vicinity. Oh, look at these just incredible costumes that they're wearing. That is fantastic.
This is amazing. I mean, feast your eyes on the moves and the spins and the blowing of the kisses.
That is the outfit of the year. That's the fit of the day so far.
Oh, wow.
It's
We got some competition here. These ladies look beautiful in their gowns and their dresses.
Yes.
How amazing is this? We got another shot of these just really colorful, lively costumes. You can just feel the energy.
Love representing Portland's Filipino American community right here. And that's a great thing about this event. We got folks from every neighborhood, every background you could think of represented as part of the Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. Again, that's what it's all about.
This vision right here is just so great to take all of this in. Okay, I think we have another perspective out there.
As a matter of fact, we do. We're not going to go just to one. We're going to go to two of our friends because Stephanie Kralovich has a very special guest. Take it away, Steph.
I have Katie Suniga here, and she is riding in the parade. Katie, tell me about your float first.
Well, I got what I think is absolutely the best car. These are the VIP cars in the parade. Remind me what year this is again? A 1979 Volkswagen Bug Red. It's got eyelashes. Somebody came up and told me that I got the bug in the weather here, so I'm excited about that. It's all original. I was talking with the owner, and she said they haven't had to do barely anything to this. It is like original everything in here. The radio is only AM. When was the last time you listened to AM radio?
It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
So only AM. It's a 5. It's a manual. Have you driven a manual in?
Oh, yes. I worked at a station in the 90s that only had manual news cars, so I had to learn to drive a stick. That goes way back.
I'm guessing it doesn't have power steering. No power steering. So this is like classic Volkswagen Bug. I'm loving this car.
So, you're part of the weather team, so we have to ask you, as the Fox 12 meteorologist that you are, is the weather going to be this nice for the Grand Floral?
This temperature, but earlier in the morning.
Awesome. Katie, thank you so much. We'll send it back to Joe.
All right, Steph, thank you. We're going to see Katie again. Right now, we've got the SEI Elite Dance Team. SEI stands for Self-Enhancement, Inc. And by the way, SEI is the #1 African-American nonprofit in the state of Oregon. They service 5 different school districts. The first appearance was in the Grand Floral Parade last year alongside TriMet. And we're going to check out some of the moves. Again, this is the SEI Elite Dance Team.
Oh, here we go. They've clapping.
Performed all over the community, including at Blazer Games, Rip City Remix Games, and now here at the Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. Again, the SEI Elite Dance Team. Second year of performing all over the Portland area. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
They got moves for days. Look at them go.
Oh, yes. They do have some moves for sure. Style points are racking up right now.
Are you kidding me?
These girls train in hip-hop, jazz, ballet, African dance. They're the #1 African-American nonprofit in the state of Oregon. 5 different school districts they serve. They are just putting out confidence.
Look at that.
I just could feel it from here.
Just Queens,
I
go,
love it.
go.
Please, girl.
I love the spirit, man. Just showing everything they got.
They're
Very
great.
happy to be here.
Great
Hey,
energy.
look, if I could dance like that, I'd be dancing all the time, too.
Well, maybe we can pull them aside later. They can
Hey,
teach
man,
you a thing or two.
I'll
you know?
pull something. I'm not at my age, man. I'm not going to try some of those moves. I'll leave it to these young ladies. Very talented.
They are awesome.
Thank you to SEI and your fantastic team there. This is the St. Rose School right now.
Yes, this is the little school where big things happen, Joe. Their mission is to build upon education, prayer service, and the community. We're so happy to see them here today with their love signs. Their 3rd and 4th grade students just wrapped up their Big Spring project called My Oregon Report. It was a musical play composed and directed by local artist Ralph C. Nelson, and it makes Oregon history come alive for all of the student performers. So Mr. Nelson has been teaching his plays with the Oregon School since 1996. Learning and performing Mr. Nelson's history-centered musicals is really a loved annual tradition at St. Rose School. So here at the Rose Festival, the St. Rose School is right at home. And it looks like we have another marching band. We have 22 marching bands out here today.
We sure do. Now, this is the Tumwater Middle School Marching Band, the advanced band, to be more precise. They've marched in the Oregon City Homecoming Parade. They've received superior ratings at the festival, and they're excited to be here at the Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. So let's take a listen before we go to break. This, once again, is the Tumwater Middle School Marching Band.
You're watching the Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. Welcome back to the Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. It's time for the Inspiring Kids section.
Welcome back, everybody. We are so excited to bring you a live look of the Junior Parade here as the Rose Festival continues.
We're looking at the folks from the Filipino-American Northwest Association. Boy, these folks came dressed for the occasion, looking very, very sharp.
I'm all of a sudden feeling very underdressed.
I agree.
I mean, my goodness, these ladies look absolutely fantastic. They're sparkling, quite literally,
Oh,
right
my
now.
goodness. I mean, it's only appropriate that we have so many flowers here for the Rose Festival and the Junior Parade. Hey, let's head over to Stephanie Kralovich. Steph, what you got for us?
Well, you know I love an honest interview. I asked these girls, what's your favorite part of the parade? They said the candy, of course. We have Macy, Marlo, Allie, and Vivian, and they are in 3rd, going into 4th grade. Marlo, tell me your other favorite part of the parade, aside from the candy that gets thrown out.
When the people do dances, I love when they do dances because I dance too.
Awesome. You girls have fun out here. Thank you so much. They've got 3 generations. Moms, grandmas out here watching. We'll send it back to you, Joe and Bonnie.
All right, Steph, thank you so much. Okay, we are looking at the Hosford Middle School Marching Band right now. The middle school marching band from Oregon City. They're very excited to be here. Let's listen in. So great. They sound amazing.
Yeah, I was going to say, if they keep playing songs from the Rocky soundtrack, I'm going to have to find Apollo Creed or somebody to box because this is getting me hyped up here.
I'm sure you can find someone.
I don't know about that. Hey, up next we have the Mexican ballet Papaloto, sharing authentic Mexican culture and folkloric dance of Mexico since 2003.
Wow, and look at the way these ladies are moving those dresses.
Yes.
They're so colorful and beautiful, and it just seems like they're just so proud to be here. So they are dancing to traditional music and these authentic costumes. They're no stranger to both the junior and grand floral parades, actually, and they are considered culture keepers by the Oregon Folklife Network University of Oregon. So really important for them to be here today, representing, sharing their culture. Look at this little one we have and the beautiful dresses. I just love this shot right here.
Yeah, Ballet
This is so
Folklorico
cool.
is, again, traditional dance from Mexico. I've had the chance to meet certain groups that, specialize in this kind of dance. And, the amount of time, I mean, a lot of these folks have been learning these dance moves and traditions since they were young children, and they carry on that tradition to this day. Hey, up next, I do want to point this out, and that was fantastic, Mexican Ballet Papaloto. We've got our own Katie Zuniga, I think, coming up next.
She's waving. Okay, but right here we have Selwood Middle School
Marching Band.
They look great, all matching in their outfits, doing their thing with the pom-poms. They look awesome out there. And there's a big group of them, really big.
There sure is, and we want to say thanks to the kids from Selwood. 130 years now, they have been representing their neighborhood. And there she is. There's Katie Zuniga from Fox 12, Oregon. Katie, by the way, a mom of two, and I asked her, I was like, did you want to bring the kids out to the parade? And here's what she said. She said, I wanted to, but they said they couldn't afford to miss any school, so they insisted that they go to school. I said, can you have them talk to my kids? Because they would do anything to get out of school.
We have seen some kids that are definitely like, we skipped out of class today. Mom said it was okay. So glad Katie is here. She is just so awesome. We love Katie. Thanks,
we
Katie.
Sure do. And we also love the kids from Selwood Middle School, who we mentioned earlier. Once again, about 90 students in this band right here. And they're marching with the Selwood Stars dance team. Let's take a listen to the band. That was Selwood Middle School representing there with a little MJ on the parade route. And now, I believe up next we've got, there's so many groups, there's so many different schools that are represented here. And I love, once again, Selwood Middle School, but the Beverly Cleary School from Portland, Oregon. Of course, Beverly Cleary, author of the Ramona books. I was talking about this, Bonnie. We all grew up reading these books as kids, grew up in Portland, and attended this very school in the 1920s.
Yeah, named, of course, after the award-winning children's author. So cool to see home for kindergarten through 8th grade students. Beverly's 600 students participate in all kinds of activities, including sports, scouting, the Oregon Battle of the Books.
Yeah, OBOB. My kids did that.
I love that. That is an epic battle. And they are really showing out, got all the waves going on and the signs, smiling faces. Some of them a little camera shy maybe, but great to see them out here on this beautiful day for the kids parade.
Absolutely.
The junior parade.
And as a dad, Beverly Cleary, she did so much to inspire kids to read. It's really kind of honor to have Portland be her hometown.
All right, here we have the Boys and Girls Club, sponsored by CARE Oregon. They are celebrating youth-focused organizations like the CARE Oregon Boys and Girl Club, making it possible for young people to build healthy relationships while having fun. It is easy to see. Look at those high kicks and these dance moves. They're fanning themselves off. They are bringing it.
Man, I tell you, they're just getting started. We're at the start of the route here, and they're going to want to save some of that energy because they got another mile or so to go, and they got thousands of people to meet along the parade route here. But the Boys and Girls Club of Portland, they aim to empower all young people, especially those who need it the most. They have programs rooted in principles of racial equity and social justice, providing unique opportunities for growth. And just, you can't say enough about the work that the Boys and Girls Club does for our community, so thank you.
Yeah, so important. I'm really glad that they showed up once again this year. They're getting the shot, they're getting the selfies.
Sponsored by CARE Oregon, by the way, we should mention.
Okay, here we have Sherwood Middle School showing up in red. Great to see this marching band rolling through. And in 2020, they actually merged with Laurel Ridge Middle School to become the sole middle school in their district.
All right, so let's take a listen. 157 members of the Sherwood Archers. We're going to listen in and then take a break.
The Fred Meyer Junior Parade. Welcome back to the Fred Meyer Junior Parade. It's time for the Celebrating Kids section.
And And we have a lot to celebrate after seeing all these great kids in today's Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. Do want to celebrate the creativity of all these dancers, marchers, musicians, drill teams, you name it.
This is amazing. We got the People's Court here.
Oh, my.
Look at this. Oh, this
pickleball game is breaking out here.
This is some major talent. Do you think we could do that, Joe? I don't know about that.
Once or twice.
Maybe.
Not for a mile, which is what these guys have to do.
So cool. Maybe you've heard of the People's Court. It offers a 48,000 square feet space of indoor fun. They have bocce ball, pickleball, all of it.
And now we have the Pacific Middle School Marching Band from Vancouver, Washington. Over 800 kids in that school. Nearly half of the kids there are in either band, orchestra, or choir. So we want to take a listen. Let's listen into the Pacific Middle School Marching Band.
All right, once again, the Pacific Middle School coming in strong with numbers. There are so many kids here.
That blows my mind that half of the kids in that school are all in some sort of music program, whether it's band, orchestra, or choir.
And they start in early middle school, and they've been playing in the Junior Parade for a couple of years now. And who we got here? We got Rose City Park Elementary.
Yes.
These kids are excited to be here. I can tell.
Yeah, they're home to the Vietnamese dual language immersion program, and it has actually a historical connection to the Junior Parade. So big shout out to Rose City Park.
Okay, and here we have, you guys, Portland Rose Society President Jim Stahl in the red jacket, now heading down the route, and great to see him. He's got all those kids marching behind him. So did you know the Portland Rose Society is the oldest Rose Society in the world? It was actually started by Georgiana Pittick.
Yes, as in Pittick Mansion.
So cool. So the Portland Rose Society is dedicated to the love of roses and helping people grow them.
Hey, they don't call us the Rose City for nothing. And up next, we have the Muse Band Program, established in 1986 by the director Brian Allard. The Muse instrumental program represents students from 12 different schools in the Portland area. And today, there are more than 300 students in the program. Let's listen to Muse.
I think that was the
I just want to make sure.
Amount.
We can get you more cowbell if you need it, Bonnie.
That was enough for me.
All right. Well, we've got a lot of other great youth groups represented. You just saw the Muse Band Program right there. Now, this is Rose City Futsal. Are you familiar with futsal, Bonnie?
I am not.
So basically think of it as soccer with a smaller ball. You can play it indoors.
Oh, I see the ball.
Yes, Rose City Futsal is a local indoor soccer facility. People of all ages can play this game. It's actually a lot of fun. If you thought, I don't know about soccer, running up and down a field, indoors, rain or shine, you don't have to worry about it. Rose City Futsal.
I like that. You got options. Very smart. Okay, here we have South Meadows Middle School Marching Band. They are marching for the very first time today, so we want to give them a warm welcome, and let's listen in.
All right, so that was South Meadows Middle School Marching Band. We're going to take a break and be right back with more of the Fred Meyer Junior Parade.
The Fred Meyer Junior Parade is brought to you by Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone, and Pacific Power, powering your greatness. Welcome back to the Fred Meyer Junior Parade. It's time for the Celebrating Kids section.
Hey everybody, Joe Bethathiel, Bonnie Silkman back with you here, Fred Meyer Junior Parade, and we got some cowgirls in the house, Bon.
Yeah, we do. We got some stars in the house, and they look amazing with their cowboy hats and their really amazing dance moves. This girl, she has just such a great energy and smile. She is leading her squad of stars, and the squad loves to welcome students who haven't had the opportunity to experience the art of dance. So if dancing is something you like or you think you might like, Hey, you could be a star. So you can give a shout out to the Stars Cheer. They offer free weekly classes in hip hop, classical ballet, belly dancing, cheer. So you got options like that out there. And I just love them. They're tipping their hats. They have great moves.
They got the Cowboy Carter vibe going on. All right, up next, Park Lane Elementary Kindergarten. It's made up of 3 kindergarten classes from Park Lane Elementary School, one of 6 elementary schools in the Centennial School District. And Bonnie, this is what I was talking about, is with the junior parade, it's really any group of kids. We're here to celebrate them. Bring your school out. They'll get you all decked out, and then you get to not just watch the parade, you get to be in the parade. What an experience for these kiddos.
You get to be part of such a loved tradition that's still going strong for more than 100 years. You get to be part of the Rose Festival. It's just amazing. And here we have the RCP Academy. This is Rose City Pep Academy's second appearance in the junior parade. This group provides a drill team. Just really cool to see. And they're in the yellow, waving out on this perfect day. RCP Academy.
That's right. Rose City Pep Academy, representing there in the yellow. Loving it.
They look great. What a perfect day.
It's just been fantastic.
Like, what did you do today? Oh, I was in the parade.
You couldn't have dialed up a nicer day for this. Just the vibe here in Northeast Portland is off the charts. It's been fantastic.
All right, and we're hearing some awesome music from some talented young musicians here from Lauren Middle School Marching Band, hailing from the Battleground School District in Washington. Let's take a listen. And actually,
you know what?
I think we have someone to talk to.
Yeah, we got Lauren Middle School, but we've also got Stephanie Kralovich up the parade route. Steph, what do you got?
Oh, I mean, we haven't had a baby yet. You can't cover the junior parade without an adorable toddler, right? We found Drew and his mom, Beth, but you guys aren't here for Drew, right? No. You're here for another one of your children. Tell me about it.
8th grader. Maddie's marching in the band, playing clarinet for Tumwata in Oregon City.
And you're waiting. She's at the very end of the parade.
Yep, we're waiting. She hasn't come by yet.
What's been your favorite part so far?
All the marching bands. Drew likes the bubbles.
Oh, I bet. I mean, Drew, could he be any more adorable? And then you also have another kid here.
Yep, Levi's a 4th grader.
Are you missing school for this, Levi?
Yeah.
What's been the best part?
The marching bands, too.
Okay, well, your sister's going to be coming soon, so we'll let you go. Thank you so much. It's been a blast out here meeting all of these families, out here cheering family members on or just carrying on family traditions. We'll send it back to you, Joe and Bonnie.
Absolutely. It is a very Rose City tradition. It is the Fred Meyer Junior Parade, and we got a soccer game going on here. We're in the Hollywood District, and so this is the Hollywood Soccer Club.
It is. They provided fun and accessible soccer for kids from kindergarten through middle school for more than 30 years now. So this organization is all volunteer. They play in a league with other local clubs. You can find them at hollywoodsoccerclub.org if you're interested. And clearly, they know what they're doing out there.
They got skills. Look at that.
Also,
and
our photographer.
Shout out to our camera operators there for getting that incredible shot there.
Oh,
there's the White House.
Just the White House.
I guess the president's watching the
quick reminder.
Parade. Hey, again, we mentioned we're in the Hollywood District. We want to say hello to Hollywood Boosters President Maura White. It is the oldest business district organization in Portland, is the Hollywood Boosters Business Association. They're working to develop this area economically and socially. A great help to the Portland Rose Festival. And this event really is, it's a big event for the entire metro area, but for the Hollywood District, this is kind of the big day on the calendar when everybody comes out here to celebrate. Hooray for Hollywood, right?
Yeah, and what a cool car. Looking good. I
What is
love
that,
it.
Junkin' Joe?
Junkin' Joe. Doesn't look like junk to me.
I don't think so.
Oh, we have the Portland Highland Dancers here. It is time to jig, everybody, with the Portland Highland Dancing Association, founded in 1958. Their mission is to foster and preserve the art of Scottish Highland dancing. So some of the dancers as young as 4 years old. That is amazing. Such a great thing to grow up doing.
And I was going to say, great kilt weather today, too, right?
Perfect.
If I was going to wear a kilt,
yes.
you got built-in air conditioner right there in your kilt. All right. Thank you to the Portland Highland Dancing Association. And up next, we talked about this. You got all these different groups, and you got the U.S. World Taekwondo Association, Hollywood Family Martial Arts Center. No, folks, this is not Cobra Kai.
No?
No, these are our local kids here. representing the martial arts community. And I think we got a Taekwondo. You heard of a Kung Fu Panda?
Oh.
We got a Taekwondo Panda right there.
Of course, I think he's got a black belt. And, oh, yes, look at this kid. They're each getting a chance and kick. And kick. Nice, nice. Oh, this is great. We've seen people playing soccer.
Yeah.
We saw huge tennis rackets. And now we're seeing this? I mean, goodness.
Martial arts is such a great discipline, such a great outlet for kids. It gives them discipline, it gives them focus, and it gives them a chance to burn off all that energy in a positive environment. And look at those kicks. Roundhouse, roundhouse.
I could watch this all day.
Oh, my goodness. I am not messing with these youngsters. Let me tell you that.
And then they, like, run to the back of the line to do it again.
And by the way, they're going to be doing this for about a mile. They're just getting started.
Yes.
Is that a regulation Taekwondo hat right there? I don't know.
I think so.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Up next, we have the North Hillsboro Youth Marching Band. It's a combined group from Pointer and Evergreen Middle Schools. This is the North Hillsboro Youth Marching Band. They combined for 2 concerts this year. Let's take a listen.
Who do we have here, Joe?
Well, we just saw the Broadway Medical Clinic celebrating more than 90 years of health care in our community. And then in addition to that, we're seeing the Tumwata Middle School Marching Band.
Not Tumwater.
No, Tumwata. It is an indigenous word for Willamette Falls. This school was formerly known as Ogden Middle School, but it's been renamed Tumwata Middle School, and this is their marching band. They traveled from Beaverton. And by the way, this is our final of the marching band. So let's take a listen. Our 22nd of the day from Tumwata. All right, and we're pretty much starting to wind it down here now. Our final groups are making their way here through the Fred Meyer Jr. Parade route. Boy, I've got to tell you, we've seen 22 marching bands, a Taekwondo group, a futsal group, kids playing soccer, clowns. What else?
I'm exhausted just from watching you
yes.
guys.
Do want to, by the way, mention right now, we're going to show you this is Morning Star Senior Living that we're seeing right now, pretty much our last group. And then after that, we're going to send it over to Stephanie Kralovich. That right there is Morning Star Senior Living. Now let's send it over to Stephanie Kralovich. Steph.
Between Denver.
Hey guys, I am here with Betty, and she has been coming to the parade for how long? How long have you been coming?
3 years.
What's your favorite part of the junior parade?
The band.
Okay, and you've been coming for 20 years. What brought you out here initially?
I ran a daycare for 25 years, and I have my daycare families out here.
Oh, that is so great. What do you think was the best part this year?
Just everything. It's just exciting to be here. We've been out here since 9:40 this morning.
Wow, to stake out the good spot, you had to come that early.
Right, and I came last night and roped out the chairs and everything for us.
Oh, that's a true pro. A Rose Festival pro.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Perfect day for a parade. It's been an absolute blast out here meeting all of the people. We will send it back to you, Joe and Bonnie.
Hey, great job today, Steph. Thank you for bringing us all those folks along the parade. We've got so many people out here in the Hollywood district today, and now the cleanup, I guess, begins, Bonnie, because
this means we have to move,
yeah, this is them saying, all right, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Man, I got to tell you, it's been over 100 years now that they've been doing it. It gets bigger and better every year. What an incredible tradition This is the first time that you and I have got to host this event. What did you think, as you taking all of this in today?
So I've been in the parade.
Yeah.
I got Katie's job. I got to sit in the convertible, so that was so much fun. But this was so cool because I got to pay attention to each marching band, each entry, and you can just feel all the energy and how much work and the pride from all the participants. So a big thank you to all the schools, all the kids, all the parents who put in all those hours of practicing, decorating their bikes, putting in the costumes. I mean, I love to see it, and this is what makes Portland so special.
It's just wonderful. I mean, we could not have dialed up a better day, and it was just wonderful to see all the families out here lining Sandy Boulevard. Some of them have been doing it for decades, for generations, really, 3 generations, 4 generations. You got grandparents. You got great-grandparents that have been coming out here since they were kids. So just a remarkable day out here in the Hollywood District. We love to celebrate our hometown. Portland, this one is for you. But, Bonnie, the Portland Rose Festival, not over yet.
No, City Fair is still going on.
Absolutely.
It's also Fleet Week. The Navy ships are rolling into
They're
town
coming in today.
today.
There's going to be some bridge lifts going on, in case you haven't heard, so just be aware of that.
And then, of course, the granddaddy of all the parades, the Grand Floral Parade. I will be there. You're going to be anchoring.
We're going to have special coverage on Fox 12. We got a special pre-show that's going to be going up until 9 a.m. When you're going to be down there at Memorial Coliseum, and we'll have the broadcast, of course, live on Fox 12.
Saturday morning, and then Friday morning we'll find out who will be crowned the Queen of Rosaria. So I can't wait for that.
Oh my goodness, my friend, it has been a lot of fun doing this with you today. The Portland Rose Festival, what a great day out here for the Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. We hope you enjoy the rest of the Rose Festival, and we'll have special coverage, of course, throughout it right here on Fox 12 Oregon.
Enjoy this beautiful day, guys. It's so stunning out.
Have a great day, everybody, and thanks for joining us.
The Fred Meyer Jr. Parade is brought to you by Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone, and Pacific Power, powering your greatness.